the idea of the warrior is that we're going to die. It sounds morbid, but in truth, it's you can't have health without disintegration.
Yeah.
And so one day we're going to dissolve. We're going to go back to spirit. We're going to die, whatever you believe in, whatever we all believe in. The warrior is the one that says, it doesn't matter what comes in the afterlife. I got to live my life right now. I got to live for my community, for my family, for my own health and vitality. And rather than giving 10%, 20%, 50%, or even 99% of my life, the warrior is the one that says, I'm totally committed to awakening who I am. So that's the archetype that we awaken with people, is rather than living a half-life, I really inspire people, and I want everyone to know that the life that they're willing and wanting to live is all packaged within themselves. They just have to ignite it. Now, the sage, what is that? The sage is the part that is the one that's ever smiling on the inside, the one that is connected to unreasonable happiness.
I love that.
Yeah, the happiness that's not connected to anything having any goals being met, any achievements being received. Unreasonable happiness is where you have to start from. And that's the happiness that has absolutely no qualification. So that's the sage, the wise woman within us, the wise man within us, the ancient, wisdom that's already embedded within us. So the warrior is the action, the sage is the reception. Warrior is going forward, the sage is allowing it to come to you. And when we learn to embody the warrior and the sage, whether we're men, women, children, or communities, then we have an active force of health and vitality, and we also have this calm depth of reception, this calm, inviting love, and we also have this ability to spread that through osmosis to our community.
Mm-hmm. That's what you mean by the embodying of it and the no compromise? Would that
exactly?
That would be fair. And it seems that there's a lot of personal responsibility with that.
Well, as in our work, we say that one is responsible for 100% of what is happening in their lives. Now, let's say in relation to health, there are so many factors relating to health that are outside of us: the air pollution, the water we drink, all the noise and pollution, energetic pollution, vibrational pollution, magnetic, all types of things around us. Those things you can't do much about, or maybe a little about, but we are 100% responsible for our own choices, our own impeccability, our own vitality, our own purity, as well as our own actions. So what I'm saying is that when we have the attitude that I'm responsible for 100% of things, what if in reality we're not? But just having that ideal of attitude allows you to shift away from blaming, projecting, places where you're not at, projecting it onto governments, projecting it onto healthcare systems, doctors, projecting our angst about why we're not where we're at or why we're perhaps in a sense of dis-ease. Mm-hmm. So the path of the warrior sage is saying, look, those are all true. There's all types of tyrants in subtle ways out there and in big ways. Mm-hmm. Let's ignore them for a while and work on our own inner power, our own inner vitality, aligned to our own purpose. When we do that, then just like Gandhi or Mahatma Gandhi or Martin Luther King Jr. or Mother Teresa, these people quietly in their own way changed the vitality of whole nations and people and communities, because what they did was they said, I'm 100% responsible. And rather than waiting for anything or anyone or any government or any body to change, I'm going to start with myself. Mm-hmm. And through the increase in my vibration, through the increase in my vitality, people are going to want to know, what's going on with you? Mm-hmm. Can you please share with me what's going on with you? How come you look so much better than you ever have? You're calmer than you've ever been. You've got more energy. And there's something more real and authentic in you than I've ever felt. Please, what did you do to get that? And that's the best way to transfer information and vitality and health, is by becoming an example 100% yourself.
And people, like say, in the context of physical health, for example, people can have a problem and yet feel okay, like, or be okay with it, or be empowered in their choices to do with their health? Is that part of how it is you provide support too?
Well, certainly. For example, in the health, disciplines, as we say, or what I call blissciplines, if we call them disciplines, then part of our ego says, oh, I don't want to take that on, or it takes it on superficially or short term, and then we backfire or we fall off because it's not connected to something bigger. For the warrior sage, and everyone is a warrior sage. It's not just, people who are studying with me. Everyone has a warrior and a sage within them.
Sure.
It just has to be brought to the forefront. And the warrior sage says this: my health is secondary to my purpose.
Oh,
because if I don't have my purpose, I can't have my health.
Hi there, my name is Nina Wallinder, and I wanted to talk to you about Layers of Health. Layers of Health is a free online community dedicated to investigating holistic and alternative health options. These options can include physical health, mental and emotional health, business health, as well as your spiritual health. So you can join me as I discuss your health concerns with various experts, mentors, and leaders in their fields. And these interviews are offered for free live, as well as during special encore presentations. But if you find one that is particularly interesting to you, you can also purchase it. So you can join me at www.layersofhealth.com, and I'll see you on the calls.